This guitar brand is one that most players, especially in the United States, have never heard of, but they should have. Skerveson is a shop in Poland who I got turned on to from an Instagram post when I saw a picture of one of these Raptor guitars, and I just loved how it looked. Now, we all know just because a guitar looks awesome doesn't mean it will play or sound particularly well. But being that I'm dedicated to reviewing the coolest gear for my YouTube subscribers, I had to get one and try it for you. Yeah. Don't listen to him. He's lying. He's got this terrible addiction to guitars, and he has to have every one he can get his hands on.
Today we're going to talk about GAS, Gear Acquisition Syndrome.
Well, I'm going to cut right to the chase on this one and tell you that this guitar is freaking amazing, especially for metal. Let's look at the construction and how well this thing plays, and then we'll dig into the impressive sound palette it offers, and I'll show you this cool thing that only Skerveson Guitars has to get extra sounds out of it. The Skerveson Raptor that I am demoing here has an ash body, a wenge neck, and an ebony fretboard. It has hipshot tuners, a Hans bridge, and bare knuckle nail bomb pickups. The two cool things that are added to it by Skerveson that are totally unique to Skerveson are the World Domination mod, which is the extra pickup setting or selection that I'll talk about more, and also this string compensation system, which is meant to account for string gauge and evenly space the strings. This model came with a strap lock attachment on the bottom, and it only weighs in at 6.5 pounds, which is really comfortable to play. So there's 5 things I focus on when talking about how well made a guitar is, and it's how easy it feels to play, how reliably it stays in tune, how quality the knobs and switches are, how well balanced it is when you wear it on a strap, and how much sustain does it offer? Well, how easy it feels to play is pretty darn easy. If you followed my channel at all, you know I'm really into the kind of the low action shredder type setup. I use 9s on almost all of my guitars, and heavier strings are kind of difficult for me to play. But on this guitar, I've actually got 11s on it. It's tuned down to D, so tuned down a whole step. But with the longer scale length and the 11s on it, it's still really easy to play, and I'm very comfortable on it. So that is the highest marks for this. How reliably it stays in tune? Well, it's got these locking tuners over here, which are very high quality, and I barely have to adjust it as it's gone through seasons, and I take it to a gig and back. It's one of my most stable guitars for sure. Now, the quality of the knobs and switches, the toggle switches, the volume knob, I haven't had any problems with dirt, crackling, anything that feels like it's gotten loose, which has happened in some pretty expensive guitars that I have. Everything is tight and in great shape, and I've had it a while, and it's taken some abuse on the road and at home. How well balanced it is to wear? Well, hands off it here. It's surprisingly light, and it stays really well in balance. You wouldn't think that's something that matters that much until you put it on a guitar that isn't well balanced and it starts moving on you and you're holding it up instead of playing it. It's done perfectly well here, and it even comes with these cool strap locks built in. And finally, how much sustain does it offer? That's the one place it might fall a little bit short. This particular guitar is not one of my longer sustaining guitars, but, well, it sounds really awesome, which we're going to get to. All right, there you heard a couple of sounds in a metal tune mix, and I think you can see that it's got the requisite. Now you'll notice there's 2 toggle switches here, and you might think one is your usual 3-way, and the other is a single, double, kind of 2-way usual, but this goes 1, 2, 3, and this goes 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? So what they do with these bare knuckle pickups is they do some extra wiring kind of stuff inside, and they call it the World Domination or Acoustic Mod. And I'm going to turn it up just a little bit here, not full volume, so you can really make out the difference. And we're on the bridge pickup here. And just in the first slot, where it's what they call full, adds a whole nother voice to the guitar that you didn't have before. And this does work really well for metal sounds too. I can take it and put it, I'll go to the neck pickup and start with the full. And go to the split. And then finally the mod. It adds a nice full sound that's also a little bit throaty. It's kind of singly, but not, I don't know what it is. It's just cool to have that extra voice there. In any case, there you have it, my absolute favorite 6-string for modern metal. What is yours? Let me know in the comments below. Or if you have any other questions or comments, let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And until next time, guys, keep making great music. Hey friends, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. It makes the whole world better.